You are now listening to the Odd Valley Podcast.
Hello and welcome, everybody. We're a little bit late, but you know what? We had some technical difficulties, and then it is a very special episode to us, which is our St. Patrick's Day episode.
St. Patrick.
We are not Irish, but we do love St. Patrick's Day. It holds a special place in our hearts for me and Jacob, and it happens to be our anniversary too. So how appropriate, because St. Patrick's Day is a celebration of drinking. Not really, we'll get into that later, but also we like to drink, so it kind of brought us together. We have a special side cam that Jacob will be showing because he has something special planned for us. I'm getting ahead of myself because I was a little bit rushed, but I am your host, Mochi Squeeze, and I'm joined by my other host,
Jacob
Jones. So I am still writing the words on the wheel, so Jacob's gonna take over for a little bit while I put the words, you know what I mean? If we are blending in with the back, or if I am at least, it's because I've decided to wear my green shirt. But this green is a little bit darker, so maybe I won't be. But I'm wearing my green shirt in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And fun fact, I got this shirt in Ireland. So this shirt is Irish.
It's Irish. Yeah, that's true. And this shirt, I had a really green shirt on, but I don't want to be fully transparent. So I'm wearing my Zelda shirt. It's like Link made out of the terrain from the original Zelda. But there's definitely some green on there, so you can see this is see-through. Today we're talking about St. Patrick's Day. We're going to get into a little bit about it, history and stuff like we usually do. We're also going to talk about some Irish drinking games. We're going to play some Irish drinking games. I made us some potatoes and black and white pudding with some bangers. So we're ready to celebrate. I know it's next week, but we're getting into it, prior instead of after like we usually do, so we can be fresh with it. So and what else are we gonna? Oh, there is one of the games we're playing. I did a little special production work with too, so it'll be a lot of fun. The only thing I need is dice. I need to go grab dice at some point.
Okay, so I really tried with the words. I was really trying to do this. Sorry, I had to quickly put on this freaking headset here.
We're all just like hurrying and running up and down the stairs just because I was cooking, dude.
Which is really funny because we really prepared early. Like, we got the studio set up early.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to do it because I knew I was going to do other things. I tried a new hairstyle today, but you can't see it because the headphones are on. But I did try a TikTok hairstyle. I'm sorry. It was
you TikToked it?
I mean, I like the hairstyle, so I tried it. I'm trying to be better with my hair, and so I'm doing this weird fishtail thing up here, but a faux fishtail. Sorry, I don't know how to braid.
Is that like Veggie Tales?
No.
Okay.
But it got weird. I mean, it was easy to do, but then I got caught up into it, and yada yada yada. But that's boring stuff.
Yeah, you were up there for like over an hour doing that.
Let's and which is what I don't like. See, because I like to just get up and go. I don't like taking too long. I'm not one of those people that try to do hair for a long time it's just because I'm lazy. I appreciate all the ladies that take time to do that. I'm just a lazy fuck. So,
there you go.
So I like.
I appreciate you, but I'm not that woman.
So let me have my first drink of the night. We are still gonna take the preliminary shot, but I haven't had a drink at all.
Oh shit!
So
yeah, same here.
Right now.
Where's my bottle opener? Okay, I got a luchador right here.
Okay,
we're good to go.
I'm ready to go. We're all set. You saw me being rushed. I'm very transparent with all our viewers, like.
You saw me being rushed.
You did see me being
I
rushed.
wouldn't be.
I posted thing late. It was like it got wild.
I got caught up playing Conan Exiles. That game is pretty excellent. Whoops.
But anyways, we will move on. We had finished all our Jameson last week, and actually this week because we went over to our friend Kevin's house to do game night.
Yarp.
But we got a new handle today, so it's fresh. We cracked it open, so you know it's gonna be bomb. So I'm pretty excited about that. So let's get started. We'll just do our preliminary shot right now.
Yep, I poured you yours. I'm gonna slide it to you.
We encourage everybody to drink with us if you can. If you're of age, in whatever country you're from, go ahead and drink with us because
oh yeah,
it's fun. It's funner listening to us when you're drinking.
Yeah, you can get as drunk with us as we're getting drunk with ourselves.
Or not as drunk. We might not. Other people might have higher tolerance than we do, and they're just thinking, oh, they're like, lame. I tried to be politically correct.
You can,
because I was going to say another word.
Don't. Liz, don't be a Liz Lemon.
So I didn't say it. But here we go. We're going to do our preliminary shot.
What are we taking a shot of? That's right. Brand new Jameson bottle. She said that. I just want to show it to you.
We got to wiggle these again because it's starting to cut out.
Why is this? That's starting to happen.
Yeah. We got technical difficulties with our headphones. Okay.
Well, I can't reach it. Can you pull?
Okay, there. It sounds better. Just sound better.
Fine.
Sound better.
Whatever.
Okay. So, I just think we shouldn't have the Jameson bottle on that side.
Oh, did it ruin everything? Well, no. I just had it here to show. I was just trying to show it on the camera. See?
Okay, cool.
It is brand new. I just literally poured us the first 2 shots. We're gonna drink whiskey today for sure. It's gonna be intense. Why don't you take this bottle of whiskey or something?
No.
Because I don't like. This is where the camera is. So that's why I put it on this side.
Just leave it right there.
Or I'll put it on the floor.
Right now. Yeah, or put it on the floor.
There you go.
No one's using it right now.
Yeah, I'll set it there.
Okay.
All right.
So, here we go. Our preliminary shot.
Green shot glass.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's go. We're gonna start this show off right. Hoo-hoo.
Fresh bottle.
Ooh.
Delicious.
Yeah, you could really taste like that wood.
Yeah.
And that honey.
If it was in Ireland, usually they sip Jameson.
Yeah. It is more of a sipping liquid. Well, that's why I got us glasses.
I'm American.
I got us glasses like legit.
I'm American, damn it.
Scotch style glasses.
I'll drink whiskey however I want to.
Ishkabaha.
I'll do it. So, I did a little bit of research, because this is also an educational podcast. Ooh, that whiskey warmed my heart.
Dude, are you already drunk now? Remember, we got a pile of potatoes and food over there. So
we do. We just
got to pass it back and forth.
Food because we prepped for this because we knew we were gonna get really drunk. Because Jacob's
Let me get one of them
stuff like that.
Potatoes.
But yes. And it is Irish because we have one morning I really craved an Irish breakfast because that's what we had when we were in Ireland. And it's basically black pudding, white pudding, and sausage, eggs, tomato, mushroom, and sometimes you have salmon and then soda bread.
Tomato. Did you say tomato?
I did say tomato.
Oh, my
so
bad.
I was craving that, and so we went to this place called International Marketplace here. I don't know of a better place. There could be a better place. So any Vegas locals that are listening, if there is a better place to buy international food, please let me know. But that's the only place I know. So we went there, and we got all of these things because the regular store does not sell black pudding. Does not. So we had to go there, and then they had Irish bangers, which is sausage. So, and they are delicious.
The black pudding was
delicious.
The black pudding was the only thing that was English. Everything else was Irish style.
Yeah. So, and of course potatoes because
boy,
Irish people like potatoes, and so do we. That was one of their main produces. I don't know if I'm saying it right or whatever.
You know what's funny is I was supposed to save one of these potatoes for a game, but I just cooked all of them. So we could pass something else.
It's okay. It's okay. Fun. Hey, mistakes were made. We did stuff. It was we were rushed. It was just wild. So, what could we do? But yes.
Do we have a plush in here somewhere? We got Morty. We'll just throw Morty.
I have no idea what he's talking about because I have no idea what he did. We did separate research. So.
Yep, I'm all the games and she's all the history. All right, so the next part of this podcast, we got a wheel over there. His name's
also,
Trebek.
I'm messing with my lighting, so please let me know if like the lighting is off or if I should do a different lighting. Right now, I got like a off white. It's like a light white light on. So for the ring light, it's not really brown, and I have it at like not the highest setting. So just let me know if I do need to adjust the lighting. I always appreciate feedback, so please just let me know.
It is a light
but
white.
Yeah, so that's
a
what we're
white
doing.
light.
So next is our wheel of
Drunkenness.
misfortune
Trebek.
for some people, Trebek. Because this is our wheel that gets us drunk the most, basically.
That wheel
so,
is the bane of our existence. But like,
yes.
we like Trebek.
Yes.
We named him Trebek for that.
Oh, you know what? We were
'cause
supposed
like
to have our friend Miguel on, but he had to not be on. But we should have told him to just come on chat so that he could chat with us a little bit.
Yeah, I'll text him
if he wanted to chat with us.
Yeah, if anyone wants to chat. I mean, everybody knows the show's at 6:30, so they might show up. We got one
they
viewer.
Could just show,
it's fine.
So, But that's not accurate, by the way, because I've
sometimes it's like a bot or something.
There are some people that I know that tell me, "Oh yeah, I don't know why you guys say that I'm not watching."
Well, look,
because
that's the chat thing that you're looking at, but like this right here. This doc I'm showing you from Restream, that shows the actual numbers. So we do have one person on Twitch right now. I don't know who it is.
Okay, well,
oh
whatever.
My God, what the fuck?
Also, by the way, you got me distracted. Okay, because actually, like, I love the viewers, but I really don't care.
No, it doesn't matter to me.
So
I don't know.
it's because you mentioned it.
Well,
but anyways,
I was just saying.
Anyways, we're doing the wheel. The wheel right now is called Trebek. Okay. And Trebek is a wheel that we spin to get words that we drink to.
Two of them.
2 words. We spin it twice to get 2 words.
Double spins.
So, that's what we do.
Do you want to read them this time or you want me to read them?
You could read them because I'm going to spin. Okay.
Are you going to spin it good this time?
You want this? You want to spin it? Because I feel like you should just spin it then. And
I could just spin it this time.
Okay.
All right, you read them, and then I'll come over there and spin it.
Okay, so the words are whiskey. Okay, I did this last minute, so if some of the words suck, like, sorry.
Whiskey's good.
Whiskey, fun, history, holiday, Irish, traditions, food, St. Patrick's Day, green, drink, drank, drunk.
And that's all of them. All right, that's not bad.
I mean, I tried.
All right, we're going to spin it twice. Here we go.
I tried. Here comes Jacob. I'm going to have a potato because you know what?
Bumped into the table. All right, here we go.
I didn't eat since like 12.
Yeah, eat some food. Food! Speaking of which, all right, here we go. And green. Food and green.
Food and green.
So that's fine.
So that's
That works for me.
If anyone wanted to know what black pudding is essentially like blood of some sort, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it's pudding with blood in it, essentially. It sounds gross, but it's delicious.
Is it pudding with blood in it?
Yeah. Yeah, black pudding has blood. White pudding does not. They both have similar things in it. That's what I'm led to believe. I'll look that up.
But don't be fooled by the blood part. It's really delicious.
Delicious blood.
So yeah.
Let me eat your blood.
But okay, so moving on, we are going to, like I said, we're gonna talk about St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is actually is to celebrate a person. If anyone didn't know, it's not just to drink and stuff like that.
Interesting.
But it is
black pudding.
It is for Saint Patrick, who brought Christianity to Ireland.
Oh.
A little history about that was that he was actually kidnapped. He was actually kidnapped and brought to Ireland as a slave.
What were those words?
First got there.
Do you have the bell?
Yeah, I have the bell. It was green and
food.
Food.
2. It's 2 bills.
Green and food.
I just really wanted to sip. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, also, Jacob is drinking Irish beer today.
Oh yeah, so
All his drinks are Irish.
I got O'Hara's Irish Red right here. I'm gonna hit a Harp next, and then I'm gonna pour myself a glass of.
See, this is what black pudding looks like, guys.
Yeah. See.
It's good.
Yeah. See. It's made out of pork blood, pork fat, or beef suet. Suet. I don't know what that is. And a cereal, usually oatmeal, oat grains, or barley groats. Huh.
That's pretty good. So
Interesting. It is pretty good though. I like
I'm not
it.
gonna lie, I could get over the fact that it's blood because it's cooked. If it looked like blood or if it was like oozing, I really would
Ew.
not be okay with that.
Yeah. It looks gross, but it's pretty freaking delicious.
But okay, so as I was saying, Saint Patrick was brought to Ireland as a slave, actually, when he was first brought to Ireland. But then he was rescued or he was able to escape, but he believed that he had how would you say it, like a higher goal or a higher role. I don't know.
What are you
don't know.
trying to say? Like he was like at a higher station.
No, like he wanted to do more. Like he believed he had for some reason the word is fucking slipping my mind, or the phrase. But
You mean like he was supposed to he was charged by God to do something?
yeah, not by God, but like he had a higher purpose in life. Okay, he had a higher purpose in life, and that was to go back to Ireland and teach them Christianity. So so later on in life, he went back and went back to Ireland, where he was taken to be a slave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And decided to spread the good Christian word. And that's why we celebrate it now, today. St. Patrick. The reason we do it on March 17th is because that is the day that he died. So.
Oh, okay. So it's a day of remembrance.
Yeah, kind of like a day of remembrance for
so
what
is this
he
a
did.
Catholic
It is.
thing?
So.
Okay.
So it's funny because.
Interesting.
Well, it's a Christian
Full
thing
circle.
that is celebrated by Catholics, by the Roman Catholics.
It's a feast day, isn't it?
Yes, and which is
covered this.
weird because in Ireland, I believe, I don't know if it's how it is now because I couldn't get a straight answer on it, but I believe they get a day off or something like it's technically like a federal holiday for them or
well,
whatever,
it's
or
like
a
a feast day.
religious holiday.
Yeah,
but here
exactly.
in the United States, we celebrate it, and everyone pretty much celebrates it. But most of the time, they don't know why, and also we don't get like a day off for it. We should, but whatever.
We should get a day off for everything, man. That'd be cool.
But also, so it happens during Lent, right?
Yeah.
For Catholics, St. Patrick's Day happens during Lent, and what usually happens, the tradition is that you go to church in the morning, and do your prayers. But on St. Patrick's Day, you get a break from doing your Lent stuff. So, because now Catholics only don't eat meat on Fridays. But technically for Lent, you're supposed to not eat meat and sustain from, drinking and doing all that stuff for the full 40 days, not just on Friday. This is just how things occurred because humans are humans and they can't control themselves. So
you
they
gotta
picked one
give
day.
them an extra day.
So they picked one day instead of doing it the full 40 days. So
Nice.
anyways, traditionally you have to do it for a full 40 days where you abstain from eating meat and all that stuff. But for St. Patrick's Day, you get a pass.
Get a free pass?
Yeah, you get a free pass because we're honoring St. Patrick.
Cool.
For all that he did for the religion, basically.
That's interesting.
So on that day, and I think that's why it kind of went along with public drunkenness because everyone was trying to get it in kind of on that day. Kind of like...
Get it in, baby.
Kind of like
Food.
Fat Tuesday when you're trying to... Fat Tuesday when it's right before Lent, so everyone's trying to do all their shit, like get everything out of their system.
You know it.
So a lot of people
gotta lent
drink.
it up.
So everybody drank and then ate. And also, what I learned was that you know how people equate corned beef and cabbage? So people would eat meat, and what it traditionally
this is interesting.
was bacon and cabbage. So kind of like maybe a thicker ham, maybe like a pork belly of some sort, but it was bacon and cabbage when it first started. So,
that sounds great, but no, it was Irish bacon, right?
It still is fucking delicious, no matter what it is. Corned beef, bacon. I just love food, so
food is so good.
Make me whatever, and I'll fucking eat it. And cabbage I like, but it makes me fart. So
everything's making me fart right now. I got a case of the farts.
Yeah,
dude.
and then also the reason why shamrocks.
Here's a picture of Irish pudding.
Why shamrocks are
go vegan.
Well, you know what? I'm sure that they do go vegan now.
That's pretty funny.
They do have vegan options.
Check this out.
This was back in the day when
Irish white pudding up on the screen here, as you can see.
But so shamrocks. Going back to what I said, shamrocks are part of St. Patrick's because it is said that the shamrock is what St. Patrick used to teach the pagans what the Holy Trinity was. Because shamrocks are usually 3-leafed. It's like, I don't know where the saying came that it's lucky for a 4-leaf one, but that's why the shamrock is very important in St. Patrick's Day, because it was one of his tools to teach the pagans or I think it's the Druids, that was the Druids, not the
Druids.
Pagans.
Makes sense.
Druids about
remote for that thing?
About the Holy Trinity, which makes sense because it is 3 leaves, like I said.
Yeah, so where did the 4-leaf thing come from, I wonder?
I don't know. I didn't look that part up, but I did.
I'm going to look it up right now.
I did do that. So,
4-leaf clover.
So basically,
there's a Wikipedia.
That's how you do. And then also, there is also like a reason why they do green, but I forget because now I'm starting to get a little bit drunk. So I forget why the green is very important. But for the longest time, the Irish passport was green until they changed it to a burgundy color or whatever. But green was very important in Irish history, basically, and it has something to do with St. Patrick's. I just forget the reason. I'm getting all my information from Wikipedia and also the History Channel, so you could
History Channel. I'll give you.
You could look up History Channel and Wikipedia. Most of it, but I compared it. And because Wikipedia, people could just write whatever the fuck they want to write in there.
According to Wikipedia, it is claimed that there are approximately 10,000 3-leaf clovers for every 4-leaf clover. So there.
Okay.
What do you think?
And also, we've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day for like 1,000 years, so it's not really
1,000 fucking years.
That's why it's not really that old, if you think about it.
Well, yeah, our country is like. Let's see, start like 3,000, not 3,000.
Okay, but that's just our country, but like.
No, 300.
Everybody's the other
300,
countries are
I'm sorry. Not 3,000.
Long, like
our country's only like 300 something years old.
Yeah, but now everybody pretty much celebrates.
That's crazy when you think about it.
So we have like, there's always food.
Oh, you did it. Nice. This guy in chat said to go vegan, but he didn't. The real joke was on him, or her, because
that is I can't say, but it's a woman.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm just eating potatoes right now. You know what I mean?
It's easy. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, I probably could go vegetarian, and I'm not opposed to
vegetarian
vegan.
Maybe, but
but most of the time, if I'm like hardcore dieting, I find that I am doing a lot of vegetarian stuff. But I'm open to everything. You're the one that's like weird about like not like having Beyond Meat stuff and all that stuff.
I'm weird about it. I'm always weird for sure.
But back to St. Patrick's, what I was saying is everybody does like a celebration. So every country has their own celebration, which is really cool. But but that's not believable because it is like a technically a religious holiday, and also it you drink on it. So everybody in every country likes to drink no matter what they say. So
Yeah, true that.
that's what they do.
True that.
And but mostly I read that the people who really celebrate, I'm sorry, I have to look it up because the word is really weird, but it's like Irish diaspora or something. So those are the people that really celebrate it.
I'll look it up. You keep talking.
But yes, but basically that means just the Irish people who left Ireland. So immigrants that went to other like countries and stuff like that, because of course everybody knows that Irish people had to flee Ireland when the potato famine happened and everything like that. And so a lot of people went everywhere, and I believe they say the most Irish people went to the United States, I believe.
I believe
and
it.
The other is Canada.
A lot of people immigrated to America.
Yeah.
That's why like, you know, the whole like police officer is an Irishman like trope that happened throughout like before our time essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's because a ton of Irish people came here and they got into being police officers. I don't know. Basically, that's how it was worded to me. Actually, don't they talk about something like that in the gangs in New York?
They do, but also what happened was because there was a lot of Irish people that did come to the United States.
Green.
I think I said that word a bunch of times. I was trying to think what the words were, but
What, green?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you didn't say that word, or I would have been like, ah.
Yeah, when I was talking about the passport.
No, let us know.
When I was talking about the
I said it
passports
again, by
and
the
when
way.
I drank it.
No one pressed the bell, though.
When I was talking about the passports and I was talking about the color. But anyways, I drank, so
That's fine.
it's okay. That's fine.
Keep going.
And then but yes, when Irish people did come to America, they became because they were a large population, and a lot of political parties wanted to get their vote because it was a large population, and they were very I want to say rough, but they did have a lot of influence.
Okay.
So you know,
Right, of course.
they had I think they even had their own like running party at that time.
I believe it.
Whatever, but that's why St. Patrick's Day became a really big celebration, because Irish people would celebrate it here, and political people would go to show support for the Irish because they wanted to get their vote, because they were the working class or whatever, and there was a big, huge group of them. So that's why that's one of the reasons why it became popular. But it does get a lot of flack, St. Patrick's Day, because it does get a lot of criticism because of public drunkenness and all that stuff that's associated with it.
Right. And also, like, it's furthering the stereotypes of, like, Irish people and whatnot, I guess.
No, the one so when I looked up things to do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day is, yes, you do wear green.
You said it. Good job. These potatoes are good.
And yes, you do eat Irish food.
Oh, you're doing it. You went for the double juice. Good job.
And you wear shamrocks and all that stuff. But
That's
what
not
you
the word.
don't do... What is it called? Clovers?
No, I'm saying it's not the word. It's not the word of the day.
Is it wrong?
No, you're good. Never mind.
Okay, so...
It's because you did it twice in a row, and then you said another word. And I was like, oh, that's not the word this time.
Okay,
so.
well, anyway, so you do
I'm sorry.
wear things that have clovers and shamrocks on it. But what you don't do...
Please pass me a harp when you're
What
ready.
you don't do is you do not wear anything or dress up as a leprechaun.
Yeah,
Okay?
no. Unless you're a midget.
No, and that's not even the correct word.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Unless you're a little person. Did I say it? I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you said it right that time.
I'm sorry.
Damn it. Okay, so
My bad.
the reason
My
being
bad to
is
the little
because they
listeners.
say that it is a stereotype. Like it is a stereotype for Irish people when they used to make political cartoons and all
Really?
that stuff. So it is offensive to Irish people. I mean, I feel like American Irish people don't really
They
care.
don't care, yeah.
Like, to be honest.
I'm like, dude, don't you see leprechauns like at school, like when you're like in elementary school? And that's like a racial slur, basically.
Let's not talk about why we see them in school. There's a lot of racial things that happen in school. Let's just not talk about it.
No, I'm just saying, like, decoration. St. Patrick's Day, they do the decoration where they have like the flare where it does this.
Yeah, no, but
all around the borders,
because, like,
and then they put like little leprechauns hiding and stuff.
Yes, I know, but
is that
like,
offensive? I thought that they were like fake creatures.
I'm just talking
like bugbears.
But yes, because I see. Okay, so what I was gonna say was that I do see different. When I read different histories about it, some people say that it is a stereotype that people use for Irish people, but also people did use leprechauns because in Irish history or in Irish story, they're in Irish folklore, which is part of their history, is that they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be like fairy creatures.
Fairy.
So,
a lot of fairy stuff comes from Ireland, actually, which is really cool.
So that's why it's kind of mixed. So you could see it as racial. It just depends, I guess. But I feel like that's why cancel culture did not get that. Like, and we still have that because because
we could be like barking up the wrong tree here. It could be our fault that it gets canceled.
It could be either way. No, like, I mean, I don't think so. It's not going to be our fault. Like, I love everybody who listens and watches.
Trying to offend any Irish people. We went to Ireland and we love Ireland. To even care.
Like I said, I'm just saying, like, there is different theories on the leprechaun, just because some people, like, maybe it happened because it was part of Irish history, but then when you came to America, like, political cartoons started making it about stereotypes or whatever, so it became a bad thing.
Yeah, maybe it's not so relevant anymore because it's not like associated now. It's more of just it's just whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know, but they do say, so for me, I'm just going to avoid wearing leprechauns or dressing as a leprechaun.
I think everybody should.
I already don't do that because who would be convinced that I'm a leprechaun?
So
I'm not even short. I'm Asian.
You're Asian.
And I don't have,
you're pretty.
So I'm just saying.
Wait, so is this offensive right here? Hold on, I'm going to put it up on the view screen there. Is that offensive?
Not to me, but I don't know. I'm not Irish, like I said.
All right. Well, we're sorry if that offends you, but there's some
at first
leprechauns
I thought that leprechaun was holding a gun, but he's just holding a chain. But why he's
got
holding
a gun?
Chain, why he's holding a chain, don't fucking know. But I mean that's a chain, right?
Shit.
What is he holding? A chain?
Shit.
That one. The other one is clearly holding a cane, but the other one is holding like some weird chain.
Look, just duck, and you'll be able to see him better.
So
your head's in the way. You just gotta duck, like move out of the way. See?
That one has a big bulge.
He's got a huge bulge.
That one has a big bulge.
Let's just go back to this thing.
Okay. Anyways. Okay.
I'm gonna find another one too. Hold on.
So I'm just gonna stick to wearing green and green leprechauns.
Aha.
Yeah,
that's
all,
another one.
And not doing
shit! I owe 2 more, so I'm gonna drink 3. This is harp right here. I think it looks really good.
But yeah, but I don't know. Like I just fell in love with Ireland and the culture and St. Patrick's Day. My personal thing is that I just fell in love with that whole country and this a long time ago. Like,
yeah,
even before I went to Ireland, I think that's the reason why we picked Ireland, and also because our friend brought it up, which was a coincidence, which I thought was fate. Was the reason why we went. That was our first place we went to when we got our passport, when Jake got his passport, and when
both of us
was able to travel outside of the country. It's because
it's good times. How about this one?
And I don't know why. I really don't know why. I just am obsessed with it.
Well, Ireland rules, and I'm big into D&D and stuff.
But also,
I like
never
fairy
really
stuff.
weird about redheads.
I like
I love.
Oh yeah,
redheads.
You're not afraid that they're soulless, like.
Yeah, I don't know why people are weird about it. Like, I feel like redheads are hot.
You can blame South Park for that one, dude.
Is it South Park? Or
yeah, have you seen that episode with the?
I do. I remember.
With the gingers.
I do remember it. They got in trouble because then people were kicking redheads
Ginger
in real life. So
That's kind of fucked up. Those guys have to be more responsible. Also, have you? I'm dying to watch the vaccination special. I can't wait. Can't wait to watch that.
I'm gonna say something very controversial here, but like I don't really like South Park.
Not a fucking surprise.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fucking surprise. It's not your blend of
I don't
humor.
really think they're funny. I mean, sometimes I think
I
they're
love it.
funny,
I
but
fucking
sometimes
love
I
that show.
think they're just. Because I remember when
I grew
someone
up with
told
that.
me, like, I remember when people told me about South Park, and I was just like, I'm just not into it. I really don't think it's like cool, but whatever.
This one, I like this background. I'm gonna put up in a sec.
But
Look,
anyways,
St.
that's it for my research. I told you everything I know.
That's everything you have.
That's everything I had, and that I wish to talk about at this time because that, and also what I could remember because I'm starting to get even more drunk.
Okay, look, just so you know, add like 15 minutes to that. That's sort of where we're at. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just It's
Hey, I
easier
did
that
my
way.
part. I did my research. I did what I
So
was
you
gonna do.
did 30 minutes of content, and that's great. Good job. Let's. It's time to pour us in more of this stuff.
No, because we're gonna play
You know
your
what I mean?
dumb game later.
We're gonna play my game like pretty much not later, like pretty much right away. Oop, I got some farts in here. I'm sorry, guys.
Jacob farted. I mean,
I
you
got
know
some
what?
farts, guys.
Like, he can't control it. He's
Okay.
lucky I love him because, and he's lucky he's over there because that shit smelled. It would be terrible.
It might smell. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got issues, man. I didn't take my my pills last night, and here we go. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna go all in.
I mean, people fart.
I might need to disappear for like 10 minutes, and you might need to like tap dance.
No, if he did
Ireland.
that, if he does that, we're like, you're in trouble because you gotta. We know.
I'll
No
either
pun
poop my pants
intended.
here.
No pun
Or
intended,
I'll
but
fart
you're supposed
or
to
poop my
hold
pants
your
in there.
shit together until the end of the show.
I tried my best, okay, but we'll see. Anyway, and all we're doing is drinking more alcohol, which is just creating like more of like a slosh in my guts. But let's go, man. Cheers to that.
Okay, cheers. But okay, I was gonna say like for this like one of so
Yeehaw.
when I said okay, I am done with my research, but I was just gonna add a little thing that
Oh yeah, are you?
what my favorite celebration or my favorite thing that a state does for St. Patrick's Day is that Chicago dyes the river green.
Oh yeah,
and
that's really cool.
the reason why I wanted to go. That's the reason
Oh.
why I wanted to go
Very nice.
to Chicago for our anniversary this year.
Yeah, but COVID and whatnot. Next year.
Yeah, I wanted to
Next
go
year.
there, see the Green River, and visit with my cousins. Shout out to Jamie and Cecil. They're out there and they're making it happen. And I miss them and I want to go see you guys, but COVID ruined it.
Yep. Have you ever heard of the drinking game Shot Potato?
No,
That's the game we're gonna play.
but I wanted to go see the Green River.
I bet you they know about Shot Potato in Chicago. Because there's in Boston. I'll tell you that much. Because that's where a lot of Irish people are, right? Is Boston.
Yeah, but to throw it out there, fun fact is that like they had to reduce the amount of green dye that they put in the river because of the pollution.
Interesting. Man.
What? Was that a downer? I feel like it wasn't a downer.
No, it's just that
because
I
they still dye it.
might have to beeline it to the bathroom for a sec.
Oh my god.
You could hear my guts from your side right now, can't you?
Well, hurry up and go, but like
What?
make it happen.
I'm going to make it happen super quick. All you have to do is just talk to the people about what you love about St. Patrick's Day and how it links to our island trip while you eat potatoes. I'll be right back.
You heard it here, live, Poopgate 2021. He couldn't hold it. He made it happen, or else he was gonna shit his pants. Shit his pants. You know what? I'm actually happy he's gonna go because like, who the fuck knows? If he shit his pants here, what would I do? I don't know. Would I help him? Would I laugh? Would I record it? I probably would record it. I'd record it, put it on my Instagram story. No, I wouldn't put it on my Instagram story because that would be fucked up. But I would record it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody this. If something embarrassing happens to you, and I'm around you, and I'm sorry if I'm bitchy, if this is bitchy, but I will record you and laugh first, and then I will help you. But I won't show it to anyone. I'll just always have it there for my memory, and I could send it to you so I can look back and laugh at it all the time. Unless you specifically say, please do not record me. You have to say those things with me. Please do not record me if something embarrassing happens. And then I won't record you, but I will laugh first and then help you. Because I'm a human being. I have to laugh still. I can't control it. I mean, some may argue that's not human being like, but I mean, that's just me. So, you know, but I still love you. I would still always love you. I would just laugh and then I would record you. But everyone that knows me knows that that's real. What I'm telling you is real right now. So, okay. So let me go and talk about what Jacob wanted me to talk about. So we did our Ireland trip. He's yelling from the bathroom about stuff, but whatever. So basically our Ireland trip. The reason why I don't, like I said, the reason why I love the Irish culture and St. Patrick's Day and all that, I don't know what it is. People will say, oh, it does because you like drinking, but no, it's like I've always liked it ever since I was young, and I don't know if it's like because one of my favorite colors is green, so like, and everyone wears green during, you know, St. Patrick's Day, so I don't know if it's as simple as that, but I just do. And so one year Miguel was like, hey, it's really cheap to go to Ireland and I'm gonna go, because Miguel, he likes traveling. He's okay traveling by himself. So he just kind of told us, but he was still gonna go anyways by himself. And I said, I think I can make that happen. I was like, I think I can make that happen because, you know, I have enough money to do that. The only thing that was holding me back was like Jacob didn't have his passport. But Jacob's a citizen and he's practically white. So he could get a passport just like quick, you know, quick, because he has his birth certificate that's from here. So I told him about it. I talked to him about it and I said, hey, do you want to go to Ireland? Because now's the time and we should do it. And it kind of happened last minute. It kind of happened really quick. I believe Miguel told us about it like in November, and our trip was in February of 2020. So November 2019, and then we went in February of 2020. So it really happened really quick, everything that we did. And I was surprised. I was actually surprised that we made it happen, but I was really happy that we did make it happen. And we went and it was amazing, and it was just the start of COVID. Like people heard about COVID, but we weren't really doing a lot about it. And I remember even telling them, hey, should we be worried about this COVID thing? Should I have masks? Should we bring masks just in case? And to be honest, I remember Miguel, and yes, if you're listening, Miguel saying, oh, I'm not worried about that COVID shit. It's okay. We don't need to have masks. And so I just gave them some anyways, just in case, but we did not wear any. And I remember them like asking us like when we were coming back, oh, have you traveled to this and this area? And then they would mark our passports if we haven't. And then if you did, then they would hold you back. So that's what we did. But it was so fun because when we came back, that's when COVID really happened and we couldn't go anywhere. So I was really glad we were able to get that Ireland trip in. So, but it was really fun. But we did go on an off season, so it was rainy. Off season is February, is around February. I think November to February is off season or something like that there, because it was really rainy and really cold. So if you don't want to go, it's cheaper, but if you don't want to go to off season, then you just go later on. But I imagine it would be really harder because you have to wait in line and do a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, that's that.
Well, what does that have to do with St. Patrick's Day?
Well, why are you criticizing me? You were the one that took a poop in the middle of the show.
Dude, it was either here or there.
Well,
look. Also, that reminds me. When we went to Ireland, we drank so much Guinness that like our poops were so weird.
My poop was normal.
My poop was like so freaking weird, dude. It was like just the color of Guinness basically the whole time.
I don't know. Mine was normal the whole time I was there, but
anyway, well, that was an interesting story because like in hindsight with COVID and stuff, it's so trippy to think like how much we didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And we're a little bit worried, but essentially not. We're like, that's like kind of scary, but like, you know, there's no way it would ever make it here.
Only reason why I wasn't worried was because I remember asking someone. Okay, so I remember asking someone, "Hey, I'm going on this trip to Ireland. Should I worry about this COVID thing?" Because I remember freaking out about the Ebola thing. Because remember when they said Ebola came to the U.S. and stuff like that, and so yeah, like UMC had a whole tent, and some of the doctors had to like have Ebola protocols that they had to know, and then we only had like 2 people that had Ebola. Right. So, and
that's the thing. Like that's like the extent of a pandemic to us.
Yeah. So then I asked someone. I said, "Hey, is this something I should worry about?" And then this person told me, "You might, but for now, just wear a mask." That's what this person told me. Like, for now, just wear a mask. And I said, okay.
Which we didn't do.
Which I didn't do still because I gave into peer pressure because Miguel and Jacob weren't. But that's my fault. I'm not going to blame them. That was me. It was my fault. I had the information. I should have wore a mask. But
the idea of a mask was just so lame, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I was like, what? What do you mean
That's what
mask?
this person told me. And then, bam, when we came back a week later, COVID.
Yeah, it just went into full swing, and then
into full fucking swing.
Yeah, it was legit. But you know, it was like a month before St. Patrick's Day started. But like, it's not like we asked anyone about the stuff out there.
Question for my vegan friends. So is white pudding like?
No, it's got meat in it.
Oh.
Because it's still pork. It's pork with like oats and stuff.
Because you said that black pudding was just pudding with blood in it.
When I say pudding, that's what I mean is that it's like sausage made of cereals, which is like oats and whatnot.
When I think of pudding, I think of...
No, I know. I'm with you. I'm just saying we're speaking British slang right now. There's British words that mean different words. Like we think of fucking...
Don't say anything that you're going to regret. Right now, you better just be
Puddin'
careful.
Pop.
Shut up.
Puddin' Pop. We think of that guy, Bill Cosby. But at least I do. I don't know. And I also think of snack pack, pudding, right? Okay. But like to them, pudding could easily just mean like a sausage. And the sausage has oats in it. I didn't realize it was oats, but it's
so why do they call... Okay, is this British or is this Irish? Why do they call sausage bangers?
That's also a British thing. I think bangers might come from like England. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know why it's fucking called bangers. Okay, dude.
Anyways, go ahead and do your game. I really don't. You're back from your pooping session, so.
Oh no! Like besides the game stuff, I just wanted to talk about like Guinness, Irish whiskey, and Murphy's Stout. Just because it's fun. And we may have talked about this when we came back from Ireland before. Like we learned how whiskey was made. We went to the Guinness place and they showed us how Guinness is made. And essentially, like, it's really cool. Like whiskey and Guinness and like a bunch of beers are made out of the same barley malts, and they like roast them. Essentially, they just take like all these grains, they roast them, and then they take them and then they like combine it with water and stuff.
Okay.
Ferment it. It becomes like a wort. Like when you like sort of boil it together, or before you ferment it and whatnot. The only thing that's different with whiskey is that you take the wort, but then you distill it, which means like running it through copper stuff, running it through copper stuff to like take out all the imperfections and to essentially like extract the alcohol from the the fermentation process. Or from like, it's basically like there's sugar in malts.
Yeah.
And they're like extracting it and it's like heating it up and going through tubes and stuff. and then they do it a bunch of times, and it's just really interesting that like two of the most like important things, exports really for Ireland, Guinness and Irish whiskey, are just made from like barley that they just farm, just like whatever grains.
I told my coworkers
pretty trippy.
about what I learned about why it's an Irish funeral because of what we learned.
Yeah. Which we'll get to that, and I was gonna talk more about it, but
I want an Irish funeral.
I was pooping.
Everybody, give me.
I know
I'm not Irish,
Everyone.
and sorry if that's not allowed, but I wish to have an Irish funeral.
I'm down.
When I die.
That'd be.
When
I mean, you're not Irish,
and so
but
all these
I'll
old
grant you that.
grandmas will like be doing this Irish funeral, but that's what I would want. I'm sorry.
I just had to buy the bangers.
Maybe it's because
pretty
like
good.
I didn't. To me, like I did have a culture, but like I kind of was a mishmash because I'm like mixed. So then I
Right.
was okay with having a mishmash of what I would like. You know.
Yeah. And
Because
it's
I grew
like
up Filipino.
I don't
Like
know.
I'm half Filipino and half Thai, but I don't know my Thai side, which I wish I did know more about. But
right. Yeah.
I'm more. I
feel
consider
like-
myself more Filipino because I have the Filipino culture.
Do you
but,
think like later in life you might pursue your Thai culture more?
Well, I
just
do want
out
to
of
go to
curiosity.
Thailand next year.
Yeah,
Next
I think
year,
that'd be
once
great.
you get your vaccine,
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I want to
in
go
the
to
next month or
Thailand
two,
and I want to go
I'm
see
guessing.
my cousin and
Well,
see
I
how
don't know.
he's doing and live life and don't get tricked by any,
Look, if I get vaccinated
I mean,
in
like
May,
the
I'm gonna be
matter
so
of what I'm
happy.
saying, so.
Personally, I'm cool with vaccines. But anyway, it's like you were saying real quick. You're saying Irish funeral. I'll go with for a Viking funeral where you like put me in a boat and then shoot me with a fire arrow. You know what I mean?
No, I would still like that's
Or
cool,
burn me on a
but
pyre
That's cool,
and put me in an urn.
but who would shoot the arrow? Because I suck at that. I would miss.
No, I would make sure that like someone really
Would I
important
have
in my
to-
life
I-
would
uh-huh.
practice for years to like be able to shoot the arrow properly. You know,
You know who?
like one of my nieces maybe, or like
I feel like
something.
Andrew.
Andrew when I die.
Oh,
I mean,
Andrew
I guarantee you
probably-
Andrew will outlive me because he's a much healthier guy. Although I'm working on my health. You guys
Okay,
know
if
that.
Andrew is still alive, he should do it because I feel like he would just have to practice a couple times and then he would just like,
He would just master
and
it.
then he would just know what to do. Because that's
I'm gonna
how
clip
he
this
is.
shit out and send it to Andrew,
Yeah,
and
like
it'll be
if
hilarious.
he like anything he tries, he just
Oh,
like
God,
gets
that's
right
so
away.
funny.
So like, if he
Whatever you say, man.
doesn't, if he outlives you, then yes, he should definitely be the one that does the arrow.
No, but I'm thinking like, Brennan and, like in the future maybe. Or maybe McKenna.
Brennan?
McKenna maybe, because like,
But
She
would
dances and
McKenna
stuff.
do, archery?
yeah, I feel like between the two, Brennan might be more like nerdy enough to like want to shoot a bow and arrow. to be like Katniss
so
or
it has to
something.
be one of them because like
I don't know.
I'm not gonna be able to shoot an arrow. I'll be old. I'll
You'll outlive
probably
me
have
too, probably.
arthritis.
Everyone's gonna outlive me for sure.
Oh, one,
Absolutely.
No, one. I'm gonna have to die before you. We've already discussed this.
Why?
Because I don't want to live alone. I'll probably just.
Hey, we haven't drank in a
It'd be
while. I'm gonna
sad.
say green. I'm gonna say food, and I'll say green. So then we got 3. So let's have 3 drinks. Ooh, excuse me.
No, I'm dying first. Like I know that maybe you have more illnesses than I do.
Why do you think you are? Well, technically,
No, I want to die first. I choose to die first.
I want to die. I want to die.
No, because I don't want to be one of those people that's just gonna be like.
Kill me.
I
Kill me. Do it.
can't. I'm gonna
Do
tell
it, you
you.
vagina.
I'm
Kill
gonna
me
tell
now.
you, when I'm
Hurry.
old. No, when I'm old. When I'm old. Like I'm gonna be sad when my spouse is,
Yeah.
and I'm probably gonna die.
This
Like
is why
right
you can't
after
be a
them.
vampire. You talk about, oh, I'll be a vampire, but then like,
No,
you
because-
outlive your your human companion.
Okay, but
You
you
know what I mean?
forgot to say that like
you want to
if
make
I'm
me
a
into
vampire.
too?
Yeah, if I'm a
Okay.
vampire, I'm gonna turn my spouse into a vampire. What
True.
the fuck?
Anyway,
I
look, we're
wouldn't,
getting off
like,
topic here.
Choose to be immortal and not have someone.
All
to
I
be
was
immortal
saying is
with.
Viking
You're fucked
wedding
up.
or Viking funeral would be a good time. Anyway, so Guinness,
No,
delicious.
you didn't talk about the Irish funeral. Why do they
Irish
do the
whiskey, awesome.
Oh, you're not
uh,
talking about the Irish funeral.
No, we're gonna get there. Really,
Okay.
I'll make it super fast. But
Okay.
well, no, I mean, we will talk about it. I just wanted to just like say this tidbit about Irish whiskey that we learned. Okay, with Guinness, that's cool. It's beer or whatever. Guinness is also sort of like some people there hate it because it represents like the commercialization of Ireland and like the bad business. And like, that's why today we're drinking.
Mostly the bad business dealing.
Yeah, it's like being like a dick, to like certain Irish people while they're flourishing, et cetera, et cetera. Guinness is delicious. But we went to County Cork, where they actually like she's wearing the shirt right now. That's where they moved the Jameson distillery, like their whole factory, like their entire operation, besides just bottling and shipping. All to Cork.
That was fun.
It was super fucking cool. But over there in Cork, they fucking hate Guinness because it's like they have like a feud with like the people in Guinness.
Yeah, I think
essentially,
they drink like the locals there drink Murphy's.
Yeah, so in Cork they made Murphy's Stout, which is also exported here. So I got cans of that. That's gonna be my next beer. But shout outs to Murphy's Irish Stout. You should drink one of those. If you can, if you want, or if you root for the underdog.
Murphy's is good.
It is good as well. Yes.
It's a good second to Guinness. I'm sorry, like I know Guinness is like mainstream.
No,
but
I like it too, but
it's like good. It's like so smooth.
It's very good. It's very good.
Know.
Murphy's is a little rough around the edges, but so is County Cork, and I feel like it fits, and I just love it. Also, Powers is a great whiskey, but. Anyway,
Powers
like
is a great
essentially,
whiskey, but we don't get Powers out here.
A lot of Irish, I'm understanding, like going there and learning about it. Like a lot of Irish stories are Irish people, like fighting against oppression and stuff, and like being controlled by people they don't want to be controlled by, and so they basically fight back in hilarious ways, and that is the history of Ireland, like a lot of it, and that.
But
Especially
that's because they're together as a community.
Especially the Irish whiskey. Yeah, they're a community and everybody's on the same page. Yeah, for the most part.
That was fighting for something came together like they did. We would get shit done. It's just that like
for real.
I
it
don't
is
know,
a small country,
but
though.
I can't pretend to like know how that happens because I don't know how it's like to be in Ireland. I don't know if it works like that today.
To actually live there.
I don't know like how big it's because I feel like it works if it's like a community that always talks to each other.
Right.
And I don't feel like that's how it is in America.
No.
I feel like
definitely not. We're very like all over the place.
Yeah.
But also America is like 10 million times bigger. And there's like way more people and cultures happening here.
Yeah.
In Ireland, it's like, it's they're more united against the rule. You know what I mean? Like they've come together to like resist people taking over them. So, and that's just like, I'll go quickly over this. Like the history of Irish whiskey, or Ishkabaha, water of life, right? Which is where the word whiskey comes from.
I believe that. I know some people don't because they don't like whiskey, but
in Gaelic, that's what water of life is, Ishkabaha. But the word whiskey comes from that, and when you read the way it's spelt, it spells whiskey in like English, essentially. That's how it was explained to us. So whiskey, the word even whiskey at all is an Irish word, essentially. So it's great. So like, if you do like Irish whiskey as one of your favorite whiskeys, it's because it's the OG. It's the good shit.
Yeah.
And what's great is that they started distilling it, and it was so strong they were killing themselves, and then they weren't allowed to do it anymore, but they still did it. And essentially the reason why they even aged it in barrels was out of necessity, because they had to hide it, and they would store it in these barrels to like hide it from like English people that would inspect them. And what they'd realize is that over time, staying in the barrels, it would improve the flavor and make it better. And like that's like the entire process of whiskey is like fighting oppression, and it's like amazing. I fucking love it. I definitely look into how Irish whiskey is made.
I'm sorry,
and the history
I have
of it.
to make a correction.
It's really cool.
County Cork did not have the Guinness factory. That was Dublin.
No. I'm not saying Guinness factory. I'm saying Jameson factory. Jameson
factory
moved their operation to County Cork.
Yes.
Guinness was never in Cork.
Dublin.
It's in Dublin. Exactly. That's Murphy's is made in
well, there is
in Cork is what I was talking about.
Okay, there is a supposed Jameson distillery in Dublin.
Ooh, lost a little connection there. Sorry, guys.
In Dublin, but the one in Dublin is not a working factory.
No.
For Jameson.
No. Well, they do have operations there, but it's more of just like bottling and then
No,
shipping.
they
right?
don't bottle. No, they,
They
don't
do
do any.
something.
No, they don't do anything in Dublin. What they do, they used to have what I remember is that they used to have a distillery in Dublin. Okay, and people still can go there, but it's not a working distillery.
No, it's not a distillery, but they do still have operations in
Go
Dublin.
ahead and look it up, but I feel like they don't have operations in Dublin.
All they do is move the product. It all goes down in Cork. That's what I was saying.
They brew everything they brew and ship everything from Cork.
Okay, well, I'm disputing that, but I don't have the information in front of me, and we still got to play a game. So
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about this or dispute it, whatever. Take it as you will. Sorry, everyone. But that's what I remember. My memory's worse, so maybe listen to her. Okay, so we're gonna play a couple of games here. First things first, we do have our action cam here. I know it took us an hour to fucking get here, but who gives a shit? This is an hour and a half show.
An hour?
Yeah, it's been about an hour.
Okay, well, let's make it happen.
This is the action cam here. As you could see, we have just a bowl of potatoes. That's what we've been eating. So let's move those potatoes. It's not like we really need to have stuff because, like, I have a few games. I have one game that's a card
this
game.
is what the blood sausage and stuff
Yeah.
looks like.
See, we're picking at this stuff too. It's very good. I cooked that stuff a while back and we froze like half of it, and then I just kind of microwaved it. It's really good still.
Where do you want me to put it? We really should have had a side table. Hold on.
I got a
keep
side
on going.
table.
No, I got it.
Okay, yeah, just put that stuff on the side. So the first game we're going to play, and like I don't know if these are traditional or great. I looked on a lot of websites and a lot of these same games came up. And so there's
I'm bad at games, so I'm going to let you guys know.
There's
so if
two
I
or
lose,
three.
But I am a very sore loser,
I'm
so
really drunk. Could you pass me a Murphy's, please? Thank you very much. No, keep talking. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
this is the Murphys. Everybody that's looking right
Oh
here.
yeah, you can see it on the
Thank you.
action
See it on
cam
the
there.
action cam.
Murphy's Irish Stout. Anyway, the three games that I wanted us to play. Well, first of all, apparently I'm hearing the Power Hour is an Irish thing.
Oh.
It's cool, but like we've been playing it wrong. Instead of every like a shot of beer every minute, it's a shot of beer every 2 minutes apparently.
Yeah, because a power hour every minute. Like I played that
It's
and
intense.
I was like dying.
It's fucking intense. Anyway, but we're not gonna play that because like we'd have to have started the game. Like we've already been drinking this whole time.
we should have done it earlier.
We will be.
Why didn't we start it like when we first started?
Well,
the
we're not
podcast?
doing the Power Hour. That's just an honorable mention that like that
Okay.
Power Hour is like an Irish game.
Let's do a real
But one of the actual games that we're going to play, and this is the biggest one because like I actually did like some production work and we have to do this. But like because I have action cam up, we'll pass it this way, okay? Anyway, it's a game called Shot Potato. I did mention this before. There's a few different ways to play it. The legit way to play it, which we're not going to play because there's only two of us, is that you pass around the table an actual potato, right, or something like that. But you have to say their name before you pass it. And if you fuck up, then you have to take a drink or a shot, actually, right?
This is okay.
And as you get more drunk, it's like harder and harder
Irish
to say the
people,
name,
you
right?
Made this. You did this. Is it just so that you could remember what their name is? This is like
It's something like that.
this is getting weird.
But then they say also play music in the background. But then what we're gonna essentially do is distill it down to like hot potato musical chairs
Oh, so it's hot potato.
and musical chairs, right? So I have a song. We're gonna pass a potato, right, back and forth, and then when the song stops, then we pause the music. Whoever is holding the potato has to take a drink of their drink, and then we turn the music back on and we keep going. So we're going to keep passing potato. Whenever the music stops, the holder of the potato has to drink.
Okay, we're only gonna do 3.
No, I have just one song that I've edited silence into sporadically throughout, right? And once it's over, the game's over.
Okay, everybody play this game. If you're still listening,
Yeah, please play
try
along.
to play this game.
If there's people in your
With
house
you.
with you,
Okay,
please
because like I don't know,
pass
I don't
something
know about this
and a
game. It's
potato.
the first time I'm learning about this game,
me too. It's going to be a lot of fun.
so it's weird. I
I have another game with cards and I have another game with dice. I actually have 2 dice games, but I'm not holding the dice, so we might just play this and then this card game, which is fine. Okay. But we're
Okay.
going to start with shot potato, which we're going to call drink potato because we're not going to take a bunch of shots. At the same time, we could just pour ourselves some of this Jameson in a glass and sip it a couple times to like just have a good time with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we are celebrating Jameson in Ireland. So let me grab these glasses. Why don't you pour a little bit of Jameson into those glasses there, and I'll grab the thing that's going to be the quote-unquote potato. Remember I said
Yeah,
I didn't
but
save a potato
I
earlier.
don't want to do
I
that
meant
unless
to.
there's a... Okay, I'll do it. I'll fight.
Just do it. Just do it. We don't need to pour a shit ton of Jameson. Just pour some, and then we'll take a sip here and there.
I'll do it. I'll take it with my team. I love the taste of Jameson, but like it's just so warm when it comes down my throat. That's what she said because it's true. But you know, I don't like it. Like it's like it's just like you know when it's the other stuff, it just shoots down real
It's
fast.
because you
This
said
one
that
is
we
just
have
like-
to sip on it, so we're going to sip on it like an
Okay.
Irish person. So go ahead and pour us a little bit into a glass each.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the thing. We're gonna throw around a Morty instead of a potato.
Okay.
Get my
I said it. Oh,
Okay.
we're using glasses that Jacob's aunt got us,
Yeah,
and these are bomb. We use them all the time.
you could say I'll just say thanks, Aunt Lisa.
Yeah, thanks, Aunt Lisa. I don't know. I just
I won't
held
blow
back.
up her spot. You know, it's
I just
my
held
Aunt
back
Lisa.
on saying
What's
it
up?
because I don't know. I don't know if she
Okay,
likes
this is
me.
gonna be our potato. Oh, look, he's slightly see-through. I was gonna try to pull up videos this week, but you know what? We're the video this week. You know what I'm saying? So, let's just test out the action cam, so you could see him being tossed. You know what I mean? So
Okay, here.
There you go.
Ooh.
I'll start with you.
Okay, fine. Here's yours. little-
Essentially, we're gonna have to just kind of slide him, kind of throw him, but make sure it's captured on the camera, so then they could see that we're actually throwing it. You know what I mean? All right, let me pull up this music. In the meantime, why don't you
Okay, wait, hold on. So I
Let 'em
toss
know.
it to you. The music. When the music stops, whoever has the Morty drinks.
yes, whenever the music stops, I'll stop the music. Wait, time out.
Okay.
Time out.
Okay.
Only we heard that. Only we heard that. All right, the music will stop on its own. I've like produced it to do that.
Okay.
Okay, and like I'm not cheating or anything like that. I'm not gonna look at it. You know what I mean? So get ready. All right, we're gonna start it right about here now. Let's go. Oh wait, time out. Time out.
It stopped on you.
No, okay, fine. Damn it.
What are you doing?
No, it's because the fucking action cam audio was wrong. Because the audio was wrong. They couldn't hear it.
Why would the
They
action
couldn't hear it.
cam have an audio?
Because it does. It has a microphone. Okay, let's start over. Ready? Here we go. Go. Oh, I had it. Time out. Wait. Time out. Okay, so that's one
Yeah.
sip. I'll do my first sip will be of this Jameson in a glass.
It has to be the whole Jameson. That's what you said. Okay, go.
All right, ready? All right, I'm going to start back up.
Go.
Oh, it stopped. It stopped on you. It stopped
Damn
on
it.
you. It stopped on you.
Yeah.
That's right. You got to
Yeah.
you got to do a drink.
Ah!
And remember, in real life, you'd just be throwing a potato. You know what I mean? And then whenever it stops, you know what I mean, take a drink. I was gonna take a drink just cause I haven't had a sip of my Murphy's yet. Okay, your next drink can be a beer or something. Okay.
No, it has to be all whiskey. Is what you chose.
No. I'll do 3 big gulps of Murphy's next, just cause I want to.
Okay.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna hit play again. Let's go. You can see us throwing it, right? Ah, it was you. It was you. It was in there.
Fuck you.
It wasn't too
Fuck
right.
you.
It
Fuck
wasn't
you.
over
Fuck
here yet.
you.
It wasn't over here.
Fuck you. I hate you.
Yeah, earlier I went to this this is a royalty free song. Okay, ready? Let's go. I set this up. Wait, you're just sliding it, you fucker. You have to toss it. No, I guess you can't see it in the. Ah! Oh no! Oh, come on.
Yes.
Come on, you threw it off the edge, you asshole.
No, drink.
All right, fine, I'll take it.
Fuck.
All right. 3 big
fuck.
gulps. Here we go. 3 big gulps of
I
this.
hate you.
Cheers. Murphy, this is to you.
Good.
This is to you, County Cork. Oh, that shit's good. That one is like really like tastes like coffee almost, you know? Here we go. You can't just block it. You have to throw.
Shut up.
You have to physically
You didn't say
throw it.
nothing. You didn't say
I'm
nothing.
gonna put this up more. Oh, that was you. That was you. That was you.
It wasn't.
Fine. All right. Fine. I'll take a sip. It's because I was messing with the camera. Okay, I was trying to make them. I'm gonna make it bigger in the middle so you can really see it. All
That's your fault. You.
I'll take a sip. I'll take a sip.
I hate you.
Whew. Whew. All right, you ready? Here's
Okay,
more.
Go,
Here we go.
Go.
All right, here we go. Oh, come on. That was me again. That was me again.
You're fucked.
Shit.
Green.
Oh, okay. Hit the bell. That's a truly drink. All right. We're tossing it. You can't see it much. If you're listening to the audio podcast, we're tossing it, and then whoever you can hear say, "Oh, that's the person missing it." And I'm sorry. If you want to watch the video check us out on Twitter at Odd Valley Pod. We got those videos up. We'll clip this out or something. You can watch it. All right, let's go. Ready? Ooh, did I hit your shot glass or something? Oh, that was you. Hey, that was you. That was you. That was you. That was you. So, like, the music is stopping on its own, you know? That's what dictates it. All right, here we go. All right, no. It was you, so you get to throw. Ready? Oh, it was you again. It was you again.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
We're just tossing it.
This song?
So we're taking... Oh, it's 3 minutes. No, 2.5 minutes.
I
2.5 minutes.
hate you.
Dude, come on. We're playing Shot Potato.
I hate you. I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. How?
Are you
like
dying?
a 3-minute song?
No, it's 2.5. So it'll be a while. You know, we're having a good time, though. We don't have to play the full song. We can opt out.
Don't. One more round. That's it.
No, we got to do like 5 more. Let's go. Ready?
No.
See? That was fucked up. That one already ended. You just tossed it and it went straight to me. Let's go.
Look.
Next, let's go. We're just throwing it at each other still. Throw. I got you again.
Fuck. I'm gonna like everyone can see my
Here, what's your
fucking-
face look like right now? Are you totally fucking trashed?
No, you just have to see my knuckles.
Oh, you're just smashing Morty's fucking face. Here's me with the thumbs up in the action screen. All right, you done with this game?
Yes.
Or you want to go one more round and see?
If we're gonna go one more round and see, then
Let's go.
We're not playing anymore.
All right, let's play another game. Hey, I had fun. That was great. Did you like it? How the music stopped on its own? Was that cool?
I did.
I put some time and energy into that. All right, well, that was Hot Potato. Or Shot Potato, excuse me. That's one of the games. Another game is there's actually a couple other ones. Irish poker is really simple. All right, but the 2 euro spin, which I would say like the quarter spin, is really fun. All right, I'm going to explain this one to you. This is a drinker versus drinker game. You'll need a coin, we'll say a quarter, because this is America. Fill a jug or a pitcher with as much beer as you want your opponent to drink. If you're a good sportsman, you'll fill up each pitcher equally. So then we'll say the same glass filled up the same. It says you get one of the people to basically spin a coin, so it spins like a top.
Okay.
Right? And then both of the opponents have to start chugging until it stops spinning and it like lands. And then whoever chugged more, you measure the two, is the winner.
Well, you have to give me a glass then.
Well, that's one of the games. The other game, which is more simple, and we have to do a bunch of chugging, which is the game we will play, okay? It's called Irish Poker. It says that one person will deal out cards, and then you basically guess if it's red or black. And if you call it correctly, then the other person drinks. If you call it wrong, then you drink. And then we just take turns being the dealer. Okay. Essentially, like, you would play this with 4+ people, maybe 6 people, and then one person is the dealer. You know what I mean? And then, like, it goes down the line where they kind of have to keep predicting. But, like, this is a 2-person version that I'm sort of inventing. So we'll just keep it really simple. We'll take turns.
We should do the chug thing. You don't want to do the chug thing?
We could, but I feel like you would die.
I mean, I might, but we could try.
Well, would you be down to try chug? Which one do you want to chug?
Harp.
Murphy? The harp? Well, it'd have to be the same beer, you know?
No, you already poured the more Murphy's in yours.
But my Murphy is not fully done. I feel like this will be more simple, and in the action cam, we could just see it. So essentially, like, we could pass cards, or, like, I could keep dealing it, and then whatever you guess, either I drink or you do. So we'll just keep it that way. It'll be really simple, okay? It's just red or black. And these are real Irish games. So I've shuffled this, okay? You're watching me shuffle it over here. You can sort of see my arms moving. All right. Here we go. And remember, like, at home, you could play along. You could play on your own. Or you could look it up. Just look up Irish Poker, the two euro spin, and shot potato. Also, Irish Roulette was the game with the dice that we can't play. So
Okay, come on.
here we go. I'm going to deal one card. You can see it on the action cam. Wait, don't look at it. Is it red or black? If you're right, I drink. If you're wrong, you drink.
Black.
It's red. It's red, so you drink.
Fuck.
All right, so that's one drink for you.
You.
Whenever you finish that, you could switch to your Truly. So she is sipping on her Irish whiskey. She failed. And remember, if you're playing along, pick either me or Mochi, and whatever they do, you can drink or not.
Okay, go.
All right, here we go. Another card down. What is it? She's just chomping on
I
a
feel
potato.
like I should be the next one to pick, because why am I guessing? Fine.
Okay,
no,
fine.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
No, we'll
it doesn't
do 2 in
matter.
a row,
Actually, it doesn't
and then
matter. I
it'll be me.
realize.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. But if you do want me to guess, I can.
You guess. Yeah, you guess.
You want me to guess this time?
Yeah, you guess.
Okay, fine. Because it doesn't matter. I can guess. All right, I'm going to say black as well. Here we go. It's also red. It's also a diamond. Interesting. Fuck you in the ass.
Okay,
That's like if I was Duke Nukem. I'm trying to shuffle these a little better. Okay, well, that was a drink. What else? Black or red?
Black.
Black. I drink again.
Yes.
That's all my Ishkabaha. All right. Here we go. Another one. I'm going to guess it is black. It is red. Fuck, I'm drinking a third time.
Black.
Black. I'm trying to move it. Here we go. It's red.
Fuck.
Damn, it's always diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna cut it, and we'll go in the middle. Here we go. Another one. All right, I'm gonna say black or red. Red. It's red. Another diamond. Even though I just cut it. Is it just all diamonds? Anyway, that's a drink for you.
Okay.
That's a drink for you.
We're doing one last one,
Drink for you.
and then we're gonna move on.
We'll do 3 more cards.
Okay, 3 more because we're over.
Here we go. We've been over. Well, we have to play some Irish drinking games just to show the people.
Black.
It's red.
Black.
All right, I'm going to deal another one. Here we go. Red. It's red.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat. And then for you, another one.
Black.
Black. It's red. All right, and then my last one. This has got to be black. It's red. Is this whole deck fucking red, dude? Jesus.
Thank the fucking Lord. I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's a good game. Anyway, let me just at least read what this Irish roulette thing is. Essentially, you open a bottle of whiskey. It's all shots. It's very simple. Drinker versus drinker game. It's first to 5 shots. Both drinkers roll the dice, and the person who rolls the lowest number drinks. More dice, more players, and sure, you can expand further through a simple World Cup format. So there you go.
There we go.
I don't know what that means. But I'm thinking it's like if you have a whole bunch of people, they all roll, and it's head versus head, and whoever wins moves on to the next battle. And whoever runs out of their 5 shots loses.
Yep.
Simple. So there you go. Like I thought I could find some really interesting ones. I have the Lucky Charms one that I found, which is like one person is the leprechaun, and they roll 1 color dice, like an extra color dice, and then everybody else rolls dice, and if they roll the same number as the leprechaun, then they have to drink.
I thought that the hot potato one was the funnest. I didn't like this weird card game situation. I feel like the chug one would have been fun. I would have lost.
You would have lost
tried.
for sure.
Hey, you don't know, but we don't know now. But whatever. Okay, and then
we can still play it.
Yeah, when we go to Kevin's for St. Patrick's Day.
True. Yes. Well, all I'm saying is that if you're like you want to go to St. Patrick's party, these are 4 games you could play. You could either do shot potato, you pass around something while music's playing, you do musical chairs, or you try to say people's names or something, come up with a fun name like rule like that, and if they fuck up, then they have to drink, and you only lose when you're trashed. It's so. Or you do the quarter spin, you spin a thing, 2 people chug until the quarter literally like stops spinning and lands flat, and whoever has the least amount wins. Irish poker, like we just played.
The chug one.
Yeah, that one sounds fun, but I know I would destroy you, and then you would get even more drunk.
Yeah, but that would have been fun.
We could still do it. I'm just saying.
We can't do it.
Well, we could do it on next episode.
No. Maybe next time.
Well, we could do it one night.
One night.
I'm just saying, and just in general.
Okay.
You could do it on St. Patrick's Day. Remember Irish poker we just played, and then Irish roulette, roll dice, lower
Normally
drinks,
we would have a St.
shot,
Patrick's Day party, but
whatever.
with COVID happening, we can't have a St. Patrick's Day
and then
party. So
finally, the Lucky Charms one, where one person rolls a dice as the leprechaun, everyone rolls dice, and if you hit the leprechaun number, you have to drink, and you're out.
Ooh, I like that.
So that one's also interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so we did it. We did it. We did the games. We did the history. We did the stereotypes. We got drunk. We talked to you.
We talked about
shit. We
Murphy's
ate,
over
we did
Guinness.
Everything. So now it's time for 25-cent advice.
Okay, what's your 25-cent advice for St. Patrick's Day?
25-cent advice is, who the fuck cares if you're not Irish? Celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Or Catholic.
And live your life like you always do. Just have fun, do your thing, and don't give a fuck about anyone else.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
The more you know. My 25-cent advice is green beer, man. It's cool, but then it turns your poop like green or like dark or weird or whatever.
Don't be worried
so
when like your poop is green the next day.
If you want to do the green beer thing, like don't have a lot of it. Just have like enough. Unless you're doing a drinking game.
Have as much as you want. Just be.
I'm just saying, watch out, man, because.
Just don't freak out the next day when your poop is green.
Watch out when your poop is green. Exactly. You understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, if you eat a lot of spinach, it turns your poop green sometimes.
Well, here you go. Time to pour the.
I don't have the bottle.
shot.
You do.
Do I?
Yeah, I left it on your side, didn't
Nope.
I? Oh, shit. It is on my side. My bad.
See? Here he is. Drunk as shit.
I'm pretty drunk. Remember.
It's okay. So what we're
all those
gonna
drinking games are really chill, dude. You should try playing one of them at least.
Yeah, play one of them. So he's pouring our Coup de Grace shot. Coup de Grace means like the basic live, laugh, love, drink, because that's what we do. And we got that from our friend Kevin. He used to be on the show. We still love him. We still honor him.
He's still a part of the
He's
show.
still alive,
You know what
but
I mean?
we honor him forever on the show because he did great things for us.
Yeah, and Coup de Grace is still our thing.
And Coup de Grace is still our thing that we do at the end. So,
Here you go.
Jacob's handing me my shot, and we're gonna
Yeah, and what
do
we say,
it.
that's sort of like what we say when we take our shot. So you could say it too at home
Say
with us
to
or whatever.
charge, drink more, because after I get off the show, I am gonna drink more.
Dude, we have like, so I
'Cause
bought,
it's a Saturday, and we're gonna do shit.
I got a
and
4-pack of
love,
the
and we're gonna
O'Hara's.
Do it.
dude, O'Hara, look, red ale from Ireland
we got
is
a lot
really
of
good.
Irish beer right here. We got O'Hara's,
Yeah,
which is
man.
a red ale, Harp, which is a lager,
Mhm.
and Murphy's, which is a stout.
Yeah,
So
normally
we're
it'd be
gonna do
Guinness,
it
but you know, we wanted to mix it up. Shout outs to County Cork.
because you want to
saying.
represent County Cork.
You-
County
you-
Cork.
That place is cool, man. Oh, you are see-through kind of. Look at that.
See-through kind
Whoa,
of.
you can see the leprechaun behind you, but then his face is your face. It's very
But, yeah.
trippy. Anyway, I hope you liked our crazy show.
Yes.
Sorry I had to poop earlier, but shit happens.
Literally.
Literally. So we're going to say
Coup de
Coup de grace to
grace.
you, and we'll see you next week. Right? We'll be here next week, right?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next week. Every Saturday, 6:30 to 8 p.m. Let me take this shot, and then I'll also tell you about our email and shit.
Unless something weird happens, then, or like I'm doing something like.
Yeah, find us on Twitter at Odd Valley Pod. You can see our personal Twitters on the bottom of the video podcast. Also, if you want to tell us about your St. Patrick's Day or send us like pictures of your butt, hit us up at oddvalleypodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Also, yeah, follow us on all the socials and all that shit, and we'll see you next week.
Love you.
wanna-
Bye.
All right. And how good are those potatoes, by the way?
Good.